Okay, it's Wednesday, the 20th of September, 2023. My three lessons for today. Number one, today I only did 25 minutes of songwriting instead of my usual 50 minutes because I need to get out of the house and go to York, and I just can't be bothered to the full hour today. Even though I probably have time technically, but it's like I just can't be bothered. And I just think a lot of my systems and stuff, they fall apart at times like this, because it's a system that I know that I can actually do, but it's like emotionally you think I can't be arsed with that now because I've got to go. I just want to get on with the other thing. But because I carried on the habit of 25 minutes and I got a bit done. Great. And if you're like watching this and you actually are just starting out on this sort of getting back into songwriting thing, I would even just start by doing 10 minutes or 5 minutes, because you actually do quite a lot in 10 minutes. And it's not only that, but it's like, say like you go to a song that you've not looked at for like a week, but then you just do 10 minutes. It's just like gets it back into your brain, and then maybe for the rest of the day it might pop up. So maintaining the daily habit and the compound effect of that is very big. So at least I'm determined to maintain that daily habit. The second lesson from today is I woke up very early today naturally, and I don't usually do that, and I think that's because yesterday I took Andrew Huberman's advice, and I spent the first 20 minutes after waking up outside and getting the sun in my eyes, because that resets the circadian rhythm. So especially like over the last 3 years, I've been like definitely not doing that. I've been like in my house, just staying in my house until whatever time I want to get out, and it's kind of very dark in here. So I think that causes fucking up your circadian rhythm. So if that's a thing that you have, get out of the house. At least I think Andrew Huberman said certainly in the first hour after you wake up, get outside, and if it's an overcast day, you need to be looking at not looking, but getting the sun in your eyes for about 20 minutes. And if it's a really sunny day, you only need about 5 minutes, but it depends on what it looks like. So I did that, and it worked. And then lesson number 3 is, so I've noticed there is stuff on my to-do list which is very easy to do practically, in that it only takes a few minutes. But I don't always do it straight away, and then a few of those tasks build up, and it's usually to do with messaging other people, because it's like something where might cause a bit of fear, might come up about it, like you're not quite sure how to say it in the message, or maybe there's a slight little conflict that you need to address. So I think in order to get on with that, I need to go back to doing the fear releases, aka breathwork, which was part of the transformation mastery course that I did last year, where basically it's like, say like you've got like someone to message and you're putting it off, even though it only takes 30 seconds to send the message. Why are you putting it off? Why am I putting it off? And it's because there's some fear there, and it's like, if you say like you're the type of person who puts fear in the column of bad emotions, then you're going to, every time you feel fear, you're going to like procrastinate, because you're like, oh no, that's one of the bad emotions. Whereas some people actually feel fear and they label it as a good emotion. So maybe I have been having like avoidance around fear, or like I've sort of labeled it as bad, and so in order to sort of get through that, it's allowing myself to feel that fear and being like, oh, this is me. This fear is just normal. It's natural. I can feel this, and that involves doing one of the sort of fear meditations, breath work, where you just really. Another way to do it, if you don't have any meditations, is say there's something that you're putting off, and it's like a message or something that you have to message someone. Instead of procrastinating on it, just sit there with a feeling and like just feel the sensations in your body, not the thoughts, the actual sensation. When you think all this stuff, the stuff that scares you, where is like where is it manifesting in your body, the sensations? And then like I feel that, And then it's like, okay, I felt that. And then you take the action. And then you might, after taking the action, if it was something that was a very scary thing, then you might even want to do another release. And it's just chipping away at it all the time. It's not like you're always going to feel scared in life. But I think what the releasing and breathwork does is like it takes away the triggeredness, what's the word? Inappropriate response. You know, if you're putting something off if I'm putting something off for days, weeks and weeks, months and months, years and years, and I do that sometimes. I'd put things off for years. Then that's an inappropriate response to reality. You know, that's me actually being like, oh, I don't want to feel that emotion, so I don't even going to look at that. And that's an inappropriate response. So that was the lesson number 3. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you.